What's up, Oshae? First of all, congratulations. How's parenthood treating you so far?
That's good. It's good. It's obviously sucks leaving, but I get to call her and talk to her every day, so I'm good.
That's great. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, in terms of the Black Lives Matter messaging and the way you guys are going to try to affect change here with the NBA relaunch, you being a Canadian who plays for the league's lone Canadian team, do you have any thoughts on how you might kind of Canadianize that message to make sure it resonates here at home as well?
Um, I don't think Canadianize is the way to go because it's a worldwide thing. Talking to guys on the team, Freddie in particular, he's doing a lot of stuff back at home. So I'm getting some ideas, and I kind of have some ideas about the way I want to approach it, and it's kind of getting all the other players that are from Canada that are in the NBA, talking to them, and kind of seeing if there's different things we could do in the cities that we're all from.
That's great. Thanks so much, Oshae.
And next, we're going to go to Michael Grange from Sportsnet.
Hey, Oshae, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So just, again, congratulations on becoming a dad. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Can you share a little bit about some of the conversations you may have had or considerations, thoughts about, going and leaving for potentially 3 months? And I guess there's at some point you might be able to see your family after a couple of months. But just that decision, was it a difficult one? And how you kind of worked through it?
From even when the season ended, I wanted to get right back on the court. So, I knew the opportunity that we had to get back here together as a team. I was going to jump on it right away, no matter what the circumstances were. Obviously it's tough leaving my daughter, but FaceTime and all those things is available now. So I call her all the time when I'm on the phone with her, just talking to her. And like you said, hopefully family will be able to come sometime in Orlando. So, whenever that opens up, I'll for sure see them and go through it like that. But decision to leave, it wasn't a tough decision to leave, but it was just getting on that plane with that and saying bye to her. That was the toughest part.
And I guess just to follow up, I mean, one of the nice things is since she came into your life, like you've been able to be with her kind of pretty much 24/7, I guess, which wouldn't normally be the case.
Yeah, especially at that time we would have been deep in the playoffs or somewhere on the road. So it's a blessing in disguise. I was able to spend some good time with her and be with her and kind of learn the beginning stages of of her life. So it was great.
Thank you.
No problem.
Next, Doug Smith from the Toronto Star.
Oshae, how are you, sir? Thanks for this. Appreciate the time.
No problem.
What on the basketball side of things, what have you been able to do in skill development wise, and do you think there's been any kind of setback not having the game for 4 months, knowing you're going into the cauldron of the NBA playoffs right away?
Setback, not really. Obviously, it's hard to stay in game shape, just going on jogs and doing individual workouts. But I feel like we'll be able to pick it back up quick. I feel like the NBA has done a great job of getting the schedule out there and letting us get mentally prepared for that, and giving us an ample amount of time to get ready until it's time to jump into more serious games. But here in Naples, we've been able to get our individual workouts in. Every morning, guys have their designated times, and we're able to lift and kind of stay on top of everything that we would do during the season. But like I said, it's tough staying in game shape. Just doing individual workouts, but we'll be able to get it back for sure.
What do you kind of expect from the last 8 games or the seeding games, whatever they're called, and then the intensity of the playoffs going through it now? What do you expect the games to be like?
For us, I know we're going to take every game serious. That's something that I've learned coming up here. Every game is we hold it close to us because we know everyone really counts us out. But I know from the guys who start to the guys who are going to get in kind of last minutes of the game, we're gonna take it serious and go all out and play just like it's the game 7 of the finals every single game, because from when we won it to now, people are saying a whole bunch of stuff, and we definitely hear it, but we just want to go out there and prove everybody wrong.
Great, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Next is Josh from TSN.
Hey, Oshae, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. What have these last couple of weeks been like in Florida? Is it weird having a hotel to yourselves? Has it felt safe? And then what have you been doing with your free time when you're not working out?
Weird, yeah, because you don't really want to explore the hotel. There's nothing really to explore. You could go out and golf and stuff like that, but it's real limited. Scott and everybody really stays honest about kind of keeping the distance. And Dr. Petrov tells us every day about what we can and can't do. So most of the time, I find myself literally just after work, I just going back in my room, watching some Netflix or, playing video games. I just beat a game and I've been playing Call of Duty a whole bunch. So, if I'm not working out, I'm really just sitting in front of my little screen playing video games with my friends.
Thanks, Oshae.
Yeah, no problem.
Mike Gander, Toronto Sun.
Hey, Oshae, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Sorry, I don't know this. When was your daughter born?
May 28th.
May 28th. I mean, so when that happens, you're in no hesitation to come down or because this is going to happen, right? You're going to be leaving at some point.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know, once I get down here, I'm going to do everything to kind of stay away and keep myself, as away from the virus as possible because, I have my daughter to think about, when she does come down here, I don't want to have any problems, anything like that. And also knowing that I want to be on the court and play. So, totally those two things, I know I want to play and I want her to be down here and not have to worry about, anything happening to her. So, it really wasn't a tough decision knowing that I want to leave.
And if you don't mind, what's your daughter's name?
Ellai, Aria Brissett.
Oh, very nice. All right. Thanks, Oshae.
And we're going to go back to Michael Grange from Sportsnet for the last question.
Thanks again, Oshae. A couple of points. One, you've seen playoff rotations and how tight they can get, but this year it seems everything's wide open. Like it seems you really do got to be prepared for everything. So how encouraging is that for somebody in your position on the roster? And two, do you feel like your game is better because you've been able to just focus on very specific things and maybe what might some of those be? Do you feel like you're a better player than you were on March 11th?
Yeah, for sure. First question, I feel from when I got here, coaches and players have been telling me to, always stay ready. You don't know what's going to happen. Really encouraging me like that. And then, being able to play games, being thrown in there with the guys definitely kept my confidence up from playing with them and then going back down with the 905. I felt a great deal of confidence every time I stepped on the floor. And, even now, no one knows what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how everything's going to play out, but I attack every day. I work out hard every day because, I know I want to play. I want to be in the rotation. I want to help the guys. So, I just do what I got to do to, better my chances to get on the court. And, I feel like I've gotten better for sure. These individual workouts definitely have me focusing on things that, you kind of don't really think about during the season because for me, I want to play within the system and just focus on that certain way I can help the team. But now the coaches that I work out with, they tell me different things and, try to help me in ways to better my all-around game because, that's the kind of player they see me as doing, kind of everything on the court. So, just these individual workouts have definitely, I feel, propelled me in the right direction for sure.
Awesome. And one more follow-up on your daughter, if you don't mind. I'm sure you don't. What kind of support do you have back at home? I imagine grandparents on both sides, or is your mom kind of still taking every minute you would have had, or how's the load getting distributed back home?
Yeah, it's great. My family's huge. Jamaican families are large. So my mom's there, my dad's there, her mom is there, and her grandma on her mom's side is also there. So right. she has a whole bunch of support. My friends, my family, everyone goes to see her all the time. So, she has a whole bunch of support for sure. It's not, right. That's why I'm not really, worried. I know that she was going to be loved and taken care of the same way she would, even if I was there. So I'm not worried at all.
Right. And mom's name, if you don't mind?
Aisha Callum.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate this and congrats again.
Thank you.